Why are they doing it?
Rocket fuel.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
It's time for the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are in a city that sure had its share of memorable playoff games in the past. Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
Come on, fellas.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Next to receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson rolling to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
We play to win. Let's go.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jackson from the shotgun. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down.
Check in. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
15 line. 15 line. Smooth.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. To throw on 3rd down, Herbert. Now he'll let it go deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
56. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Back to throw. Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the return will stop right around the 25. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And to give this time to the tailback. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. On 3rd down, Herbert, he'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyus Bowser in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So the missed field goal, and now they're in great shape. They'll start at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side.
Oh, let me get to the outside some more.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to
let me get to the outside some more, bro.
In the backfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
It's ridiculous how he's not blocking.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to
He's fucking
escape, and he
blocking. What the
goes
fuck?
down.
This cold ass line for shit.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets
Y'all
in
ain't
there to
blocking.
drop him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
Hey,
why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's
call,
contact
man.
coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
132 snap.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He's going to air one out. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Check 55 for mine. Turn. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
They'll run on 1st down. McFarland
Damn,
had
all
just
these
no
niggas-
chance of
damn.
turning the corner. He can
Everybody else
only
was
get
on
back to
stage.
the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Damn.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete.
Where you going?
Physical
Nigga, why
play
you
on the
running back
football
instead of
there,
going
and it's 2nd
up?
down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Fucking
And he
line on
still
fucking
has
block.
yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
You know, running game going, bro. Shit.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Rush in. Run it up. Rush in.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
This is
And he's going to get
ridiculous,
this
bro.
back
He's
to the
in the hole.
3-yard
Blitz at
line
me.
and no further. No gain on the
Hitting or
play that
something.
time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
You ready? You ready? Let's go, baby. Say. Check.
They'll look to run with Ingram, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Oh, Lord.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good
Oh,
start here in the
Lord.
kicking department, as this remains a 6-3 score.
Fucking pooch kick
With
be
the
like
missed
that.
PAT in
Shit.
his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
This damn roach kick I can get fucking better
And
than
this
this
will
shit's
not be
informing than the other
returnable.
kick.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now throwing on 3rd
y'all gotta slide on the bed.
cannot connect.
Even without a
Can't
ton
be
of
giving
pressure
that
in
up.
his
We got
face, it
slide
just
on the
shows
bed.
how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers.
Oh,
As much as
Lord.
in the
Almost
eyes
hit
of
the damn
quarterback
kicker.
and when he delivers the ball.
This is taken at the 23. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Jagging shit.
It's a pickup of 5.
She was stealing ass out the way.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one of my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to the Tuck roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans.
And it'll be
Come on,
intercepted.
bro. You overthrowing, Jackson. Put the
Fitzpatrick.
ball on the money,
These
damn it.
guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Calm down, dog. Put that shit in the fight.
The Pittsburgh offense
You know
at
what
the
put that
line to
bitch
start
at?
their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun. Herbert trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC divisional round. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. And this is caught with a grab. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. That's complete to his tight end, Seals-Jones. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Tackle made by Tyus Bowser. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense, and this home crowd, they're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
Back there, the fuck.
Every time. Keep putting that ball on the ground. That's our ball. Ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
And his pass is intercepted.
Oh, bro. How they keep talking that
It's
shit?
Quentin Dunbar with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That'll be taken in there by James
Man, I'm sitting there. Come on, man.
Of the divisional round match.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
First down as well.
That's that bull.
We're used to seeing the guy that you can take the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Come on, bro. He's on his feet.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, McFarland. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Stays on his feet. Breaks free again. It'll be a
Damn, get off the field. You're going to keep breaking them like that.
Down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. 2nd and 5 now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that...
What are you doing?
Contemplating
Damn!
Before actually making one, and none of them...
What are you doing, G?
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Oh, man, this nigga fucking triple. Why are you coming back to me?
It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, this is in September. I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yo, what is this nigga doing, bro?
The right to advance to the
coming back to me.
Game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that
G, come on, G.
Threw everything off.
Oh, G, get the ball.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Oh my God, dog!
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34.
Bro, this shit is decoy so good, bro. This is not.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5
How
picks.
these
At
boys
this point,
backing
you
up
got to
that
be
fucking
thinking, is
quick?
it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Here's Snell yet again. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has. Any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, how did he get the ball?
So to speak,
God, have mercy.
Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson there to make the grab. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going, and that's caught inside the 35. 33 yards that time.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. A very solid gain of 27.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about that little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area, let your quarterback hit you.
Oh, you open. Just stay. Just stay. Shit.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. Trying to get it with Snell. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. On first down, it's Snell again. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we got
Let's go.
turnovers.
I told him the playoff would count it.
Somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
This is what matters.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
That's
This nigga fast as fuck.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jakeem Grant, 75 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Oh, he got him Miami.
They'll look to throw. And, oh, Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
GG's got him.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.
You next. Let me cut the camera on. Let me cut the camera on. Hold on, 40. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, 40. You next, damn it. You next, 40. You are next. You next. You next.
Brother, better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Live from the winning side, ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Leave the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coats. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league, most valuable.
Fellas, what's good, man? What's going on?
What's up, Badmoney? Get on, yo, man.
What's going on, H-Town? Bro. Did you send that invite to old boy and the other one?
Yeah, I did.
Alright. So it look like it's me and 40 again. Yeah, it look like it's me and 40 again. I gotta go back and watch our game because you gave 40 some hell.